Hi, welcome to my video. I'm Jennifer Roberts. You're catching me on my YouTube channel, True Divine 44. You can also get me on my Facebook page, True Divine 44, and it is the True Divine for both Instagram and Twitter. Keep forgetting Bitchute is True Divine 44 also. So this is where I put out as much free content as I can to help support, guide and inspire those who want to be supported, guided and inspired. It's where I connect with the energy work that I do and the tarot work that I do to bring a narrative to help you understand and recognize the energies within you, around you, and within others, to help you make sense of your day and navigate it to be the best day possible. So this is for the 8th of November 2020. I appreciate any comments. I always like to know how it resonates with people, and I get back to those comments as soon as I can throughout each day. So the first card is the Temperance card. Beautiful Temperance card, major arcana, all about balance and transmuting of energies. Keeping your balance is super important today. Keeping your cool is super important today. Things are not as they seem. The illusion is strong. Gameplay is strong. So it is real important that you stay in your balanced state, and know that, people are losing their stuff, and that magic is there's magic being put out there to deliberately make people do that. And so we see that even in your individual life there might be a bit of attack, there might be a bit of negativity thrown your way. The Temperance card is excellent and at transmuting even negative energies to fuel you further forward. So it's important that you manage to do this. The Temperance card isn't offended easily and actually uses a lot of those energies directed your way as a mirror. And often when we gain attention, it is because we are being a light and people can see us. And so there's a lot of people who will get a lot of negative attention today, but actually it is because you're pretty ascended and you're doing pretty damn well at spreading truth or spreading higher frequency. So take that as recognition, transmute that and let it fuel you forward rather than bringing you down today. The card to clarify this is the Six of Wands. So there's victory in this. There's even victory in the recognition of negative energies being thrown your way. There's victory in staying balanced and staying wise in your stillness today, in that you do not get unbalanced, you do not give the reaction that is wanted here. You just take it as your victory and you exude that grace and poise today. One, it will drive the people who are throwing you negative attention nuts, and also it will help you get through that energy and transmute that energy into something that is good for you. So take note of that. Also take note of, on the collective stage, I did call that there would be a false victory starting to be called in the US elections. It was already planned out. It was already all scripted. As far as my intuition goes, keep balance in this false victory being called out today. Keep balance in the in that, don't. I wouldn't be putting myself out there to promote either or candidate. Just know that this is part of the script. It is a false victory as far as the voting and the numbers go, if they were counted correctly, being called. So, but to maintain balance, grace and poise, and that is super important. We have another repetitive card that has kept coming up over the last few weeks, the Star card. That within this, we are going to see, because the Four of Swords is clarifying that. I think it's the Four of Swords. Yes, it is. The Four of Swords is clarifying that, but it's in reverse. There's a sacrificial lamb here. Now on the collective stage, because I've just covered that, it's almost as if it feels like the script being played out is that, Trump ends up, sacrificing because there's something in it for him that nobody else can see. There's a backhand deal, there's a script, there's a let out, there's something. So, sacrifices his place for the time being. Or the fact that there is also sacrifice going on right now regarding the magic that is being put out there to hook into people's inner wounds. So it is so important that in your individual life, and the Temperance card with this Six of Wands and the attention that you are getting is actually a gift for this also, because it highlights what you might need to still work on, what you might need to strengthen in yourself, what you might still need to look upon, and not become the sacrificial lamb in other people's stories, not fall on your sword so easily for the sake of other people, to know that you are just as important. This is your life, your role, and to sacrifice something in your life also that really does need to be let go of now, that really does need to go by the wayside now, that it's holding you back from the hope for your future, the healing for your future, the wholeness that you can attain. So there's something that needs to be cut out, let go of. Super important that we turn this Four of Swords the right way up in order to be doing the meditative work, the inner work, to channel that healing, to channel that that inner self into a place of balance in this Temperance card, to create that victory in that Six of Wands. Again, in your individual lives, you might come across quite a lot of people trying to sacrifice you for the sake of their own security, for the sake of their own good name, or something along those lines. I'm going to get into what you need to be doing about that. I'm going to clarify that a bit further, but that will be coming up for quite a few of you also, that other people trying to sacrifice you for their own means. But it causes some sort of breakthrough. It helps you decide to finally let go of that. It causes some sort of illumination and breakthrough moment, a clarity point, as to finally letting go of that and truly letting go of that, not pretending, but letting go a little bit, but hanging on to a little bit, letting go just enough, but not quite all of it. There's something, the breakthrough happens that illuminates it. There's an opportunity that opens up because of that, a creativity that opens up because of that. So I think I've clarified that a bit already. So the Six of Cups comes up in the next card, something linked to your past, something linked to your past coming back up, something linked to your past trying to sacrifice you for their own good name. If this does involve authorities, keep your balance, keep your poise, keep your cool. But this is where it's important to be super discerning as to who we associate with, because you don't know what they're going to do in the future. So that might be coming to the fore right now. Don't worry about it. The truth will be known and be seen. But mainly, as long as you don't fall into the trap and you keep your grace and your poise and your balance in that. The Six of Cups also, something about, there's something about the energies of a lot of people who did go through the terrible experiences of either seeing sacrificial things, sacrificial rituals in a way that is very dark. There's a healing, a breakthrough moment. Or I don't know whether some documents get declassified, or there's just a moment in this time today where there's an opening for people to speak out and be listened to regarding this, regarding certain organizations that would promote this and do this. And as a child, you were involved in it. There's a real opportunity here for breakthrough, for healing, transmuting of those energies, a victory with the Six of Wands and the Temperance card, the Star card creating the opportunity and time for those rituals and sacrifices to be seen and understood, that they are very real, and the acknowledgement that you really went through them, or that you really witnessed them, which is a beautiful thing to happen for those people, for that retribution to be happening for those people, for the opportunity of retribution. And that creates real healing, a real breakthrough, and a lot of clarity in people's minds as to what goes on underneath the surface. What a lot of our children who are now adults, and children who are still children now, go through regarding these organizations and these individual families that would do such things. So that is a beautiful thing today. And it being the 8th, you know, the ebb and the flow, the divine balance of divine masculine, divine feminine, the infinity, the coming back around. So this opportunity coming around for these people is super powerful, and it makes me so happy that they will get that wholeness from that they will be able to really truly heal from that, because they are truly somehow listened to today. If somebody approaches you today with this kind of information and just shares with you out of the blue something like this that happened in their childhood, show them compassion, show them your ear, show them your eyes, look into their eyes, let them know that they've been heard and they've been seen, and that they are loved, and they will be loved through the process of letting go of this, that it does not define them going forward. That would be a beautiful thing to do if you encounter that today. So there's that. There's the other aspect of it, of healing created through you maintaining your poise, your balance, your grace throughout, where others may have not. Where they tried to sacrifice you again. There's just something about today, throw you under the bus again. There's something about today that says, this far, no further. No more, thank you. This is not going to happen again, which is a super breakthrough moment for those that this resonates with. It brings great clarity, and it brings a real opening up for you to start having even more creative space within, to create even more beautiful things on the outside of you. So the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse to clarify this 6 of Cups. Those that have wronged you in childhood will be seen, and you know there will be some hardship coming up for them. They've created their own karma through their own dharma, you know, so they've created that will come to the fore. For people who are self-sacrificing themselves, you know, throwing themselves on the sword, you know, it doesn't feel good, it doesn't look good. There's a bit of a negative cycle drawing in, but on the collective stage this is meant to be, because that negative cycle that may be you know, in the public face actually creates wishes fulfilled for the people who it's seemingly negative for, with this 9 of Cups. So watch out for that. The illusion is strong, the game is real, and it is on fire today for these creating these emotional wells of people that think they're seeing something, think they can discern something, when actually the truth is very, very different. So take of that what you will. On the bottom of the other deck, we have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, so imprisonment for some people will come up today. Maybe some family members that will find themselves in physical prison, but also the victory that is felt from what would seem as the perpetrators of this reading today is short-lived, because they're creating their own prison, if not creating a space for themselves in a real prison. Yeah, interesting day. Make the best of it, stay in your balance, stay in your wholeness, I appreciate you all. If you would like a personal reading with me, spiritual guidance, or any energy work sessions, you have loads of fun in those. Helps make you feel whole, helps you be more whole, helps you know yourself more, helps you do that inner work and that inner healing, that true deep healing, and helps you manifest the future that you want, then you can hit me up at truedivinemedia@gmail.com, or you can get me on my Facebook business page, True Divine 44. Much love, stay balanced and stay whole. Oh, and please check out, we had an awesome night last night on Wayne Steigers show on YouTube. Awesome guy. It was me and Nina last night. So a smaller panel, but we still had lots of fun. Brilliant energy there. So I'll be posting that up because he's kind enough to give us the MP4 of each show, which not everybody does. Just an awesome dude in himself, awesome channel, brilliant chat room over there, and a very, very knowledgeable man, and he has great co-presenter, and he has great other guests on. So we do that every Friday, 7 o'clock UK time. I'm not sure what time it is on Wayne's time, but it's 7 o'clock UK time. So check out our Wayne Steigers. I'll try and put it in the description box so that you know the channel. Subscribe over there, because on top of getting a free reading on a Friday evening, you can also take advantage of the huge, immense and vast knowledge that this man holds. And if he doesn't hold the knowledge, he reads all about it out to you. So learns alongside you. So just a really beautiful channel, and I'm very grateful for the space there. Much love, stay balanced and stay whole.